शिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् 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 ॐ नित्यानन्द
कैलासोन्नत द्वादशांग श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिव पुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमन्य तुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यमान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल दिगमागमसार भूत द्राविड वेद प्रवर्तक श्रीमन् परम शिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान दीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्नकाहलादि समस्त विरतावल्यरंजित ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती अटलपीठस्य अष्टोत्तरसहस्रतम श्री अटलपीठाधीश्वर श्रीमद्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरचित नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ जगद्गुरु भगवान श्री परमहंस नित्यानंद श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामी परात् परात् परात्
राजाधिराजाय प्रशक्यशालिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे कामे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः
சனடி போற்றி சிவன் சேவடி போற்றி நேயத்தே நின்றடி மலனடி போற்றி மாயப்பிறப்பருக்கும் மன்னனடி போற்றி சீரார் பெருந்துரை நம் தேவனடி போற்றி ஆராத இன்பம் அருளும் மலை போற்றி ஈசனே சிந்தை கவலவந்த நேசனே நீ வருவாய் பூவோடு கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோ அருள் தருவாய் கலி என்னும் கடலினில் மூழ்கிட்டு இனி கரம் தந்து காத்திட்டு கருணை மழையை பொய்கையில் மலர்ந்திட்ட அலவத்மம் போல உன் திருவடியில் வாழ்ந்திட நிற்கிறேன் பாரா.
Nityanandan. Today marks the day 3 of the Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam Purvangam. We conclude the offering of the Purvanga Utsavam, which is the opening and the preparatory ritual to this grand festival. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivam, the Paramavatara of Paramashiva, who has revived this ancient festival across all of Kailasa's global temples. Today, as a part of day 3 Purvangam, we offer our devotion to Mahaganapati, the beloved son of Paramashiva. Mahaganapati is always worshipped first and before the start of any sacred festival to remove all the vignas, both internal and the external. He embodies the spontaneous completion and the joyful celebration. On this auspicious day, he manifests to bless the commencement of the Brahmotsavam, ensuring its grand success on all levels, spiritual, ritualistic, and cosmic. We also offer our worship to Sri Chandikeshwara, one of the most devoted attendants of Paramashiva and a key guardian of Kailasa. As a cosmic accountant, he ensures every material, every offering, and every action of the Brahmotsavam aligns to integrity. Today, we seek his blessing so that all rituals, offerings, and the temple activities unfold with precision, friendliness, and the space of completion. Finally, with deep devotion, we offer our gratitude and seek the divine grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva, whose presence, blessings, and initiation make this Guru Purnima Brahmotsava a living experience for the Guru Parampara, for the whole world. Let us now offer our heartfelt gratitude and devotion to Bhagavan Ganesha, Bhagavan Chandikeshwara, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva. ॐ गजाननं चन्द्रसमानवर्णं स्वदन्तपाशाङ्कुशलड्डुकानि हस्तैर्दधानं कमलासनस्थं विघ्नेश्वरं नौमि सदा प्रसन्नं युग्मकररत्ननिभसव्यकरटङ्कं वामकरमूरुपरिशान्तमुखमेकं श्वेतमयवस्त्रयुतभस्मधृतदेहं शम्भुपदध्यानमयभक्तध्वनिचण्डम् ॐ सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभं वराभयकराम्बुजं विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरं प्रसन्नवदनेक्षणं सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेच्छिरसि हंसकं तदभिमानपूर्वं गुरुम् अथ दीपः ॐ साज्यं त्रिवर्तिसंयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया ग्रहाणमङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहम् ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ हां ध्वनिचण्डाय नमः श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणी अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ हां ध्वनिचण्डाय नमः श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरम् आचमनं समर्पयामि ॐ ताङ्ग्रहण्येष्ट्या यजते इमां जनतागुं सङ्गृह्णानीति द्वादशारत्नीरशना भवति द्वादशमासा संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्ध्वै मुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे चित्रा नक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म अलङ्कारदीपं सन्दर्शयामि ॐ त्रीणि त्रीणि वै देवानां वृद्धानि त्रीणि छन्दागुंसि त्रीणि सवनानि त्रय इमे लोकाः त्रिभ्यामेव तद्वीर्य एषु लोकेषु प्रतितिष्ठति यच्चातुर्मास्य याज्य आत्मनो नापद्येत त्रिनेत्रदीपं सन्दर्शयामि ॐ ईशानः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवोऽहं तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात् अघोरेभ्यो घोरघोरतरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूपेभ्यः वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः कलविकरणाय नमो बलविकरणाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रमदनाय नमः सर्वभूतदमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः सद्यो जातं प्रपद्यामि सद्यो जाताय वै नमो नमः भवे भवेनाति भवे भवस्व मां भवोद्भवाय नमः पंचमुखदीपं संदर्शयामि ॐ हिरण्यपात्रं मधोः पूर्णं ददाति अदव्योसानीति एकधा ब्रह्मण उपहरति एकधैव यजमान आयुस्तेजो दधाति कुम्भदीपं संदर्शयामि ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् ॐ चण्डेशाय विद्महे टङ्कहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नश्चण्ड प्रचोदयात् कर्पूरनीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि बृहत्सामक्षत्रभृद्वृद्धवृष्णियं त्रिष्टुभौतिश्रुभितमुग्रवीरम् इन्द्रस्तोमेन पञ्चदशेन मध्यमिदं वातेन दकरेण रक्षां धारयामि ॐ नवो नवो भवति जायमानोऽह्नां केतुरुषसा मेत्यग्रं भागं देवेभ्यो विदधात्यायन् प्रच्चन्द्रमा स्थिरते दीर्घमायुः ॐ मूर्धानं दिवो अरतिं पृथिव्या वै ईश्वानरमृताय जातमग्निं कविकुं सम्राजमतिथिं जनानामासन्नापात्रं जनयन्त देवाः ॐ दूरमस्मच्छत्रवो यन्तु भीताः तदिन्द्राग्नी कृणुतां तद्विशाखे तन्नो देवा अनुमदन्तु यज्ञं पश्चात् पुरस्तादभयन्नो अस्तु ॐ वायुस्तागम् अग्रे प्रममोक्तु देवः प्रजापतिः प्रजया संविधानः प्रमुञ्चमाना भुवनस्य रेतो गातुं धत्त यजमानाय देवाः उपाकृतगुं शशमानं यदस्थाज्जीवं देवानामप्येतुपाधः केतुं कृण्वन्न केतवेपेशो मर्या अपेशसे समुषद्भिरजायताः क्षेणो गृध्रा नागस्वधितिर्वणा नागसोमः पवित्रमत्ये चिरेभन्ने सचित्रचित्रं चितयन्तमस्मै चित्रक्षत्रचित्रतामं वयोधां चन्द्रं रजिं पूरुवीरं बृहन्तं चन्द्रभिर्गृणते युवस्व ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसख्य साहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामां कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो दधातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः। ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भाति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ हां धनिचण्डाय नमः। सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलं परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्।
ஜோதியனே வாராய் அல்லல் நீக்கிடவே வாராய் அகிலம் போற்றுகின்ற ஈசனே சிந்தை கவரும் அந்த நேசனே நீ வருவாய் ஒடு கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோம் அருள் தருவாய்
as the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva, Tripurantakamurti, I bless you all with Paramatma. All the Paramashiva Sena program participants from Tiruvannamalai and Guinea-Bissau, Chit-Sabha member, Rajya Sabha member, KAILASA Vasi, and all the e-citizens, viewers, visitors who are joining with us through the internet and internet. I welcome each and every one of you with my love and blessing. Volunteers in Guinea-Bissau, Ma Vani Goyal and Ma Chin Hao. Volunteers in Tiruvannamalai, Pratap, Vignesh, Shivarudra Bhairava. Blessings for everyone. Today, I initiate all the PSS participants into Paramatvaita Diksha, manifesting all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas of Paramashiva, manifesting as Nityananda Paramashiva, and becoming Swamiji. Tata. Paramashiva's direct message from KAILASA. The mind that counts is not who you are. Listen. The mind that counts is not who you are. Drop the memory that binds its counting. You will stand as the pure witness of every universe. Listen. The mind that counts is not who you are. Drop the memory that binds its counting, and you will stand as the pure witness of every universe you have ever lived in and living in. Your mind is nothing but a counting mechanism operating in length, breadth, and depth, stabilized by memory into the experience of time, and the instant you step out of that memory stabilizer, you recognize yourself as the timeless consciousness, watching countless simultaneous lives with nothing but absolute compassion flowing through you. Listen. Understand first how the mind actually operates. Actually, if you understand this, all your worries about the health, wealth, relationship, everything will disappear. The real achievement is being pure consciousness, and from that ultimate real achievement, you start dreaming the way you want as the Leela. Like how Paramashiva manifests Kailasa and enjoys, how Parandama manifests Vaikuntha and enjoys, how Krishna manifests Goloka and enjoys. You will manifest your life and enjoy. Listen. Understand first how the mind actually operates. When the mind counts purely in length, one thing after another, one number after another, that counting is what we call mathematics. It's a mind moving in single straight line. When the mind begins counting with both length and breadth together, where outside you, time is the shape your own mind makes when it counts in 3 dimensions at once. All possible future you can have has already happened. All the past you already had is going to come as your future. The present, what you call, does not exist other than your mind counting from length, breadth, depth. Listen, this is exactly why the mind, however brilliant, however refined, can never go beyond time, because the mind is not merely trapped inside time. The mind's very structure of counting is time. A ruler cannot measure its own length, and the counting mind cannot count its own way of counting. All 3 of these functions, length, breadth, and depth, are held together by one single stabilizer, and that stabilizer is called memory. Without memory, length would not become a line, breadth would not become a surface, and depth would not become time. There would only be a single disconnected timeless instant. Without memory, the mind's creation would collapse and you would be free. Without memory, the mind's creations would collapse and you would be free. Memory creates the illusion of you remember you are the same person who woke up this morning, so you believe in a continuous self. Memory makes you believe you have a name, a history, a reputation, a fixed identity. But the self is not solid. The self is just memory. The self you are experiencing is not solid. The self you are experiencing is a memory. Memory is not reality. Memory is the mind's way of recycling the past and calling it the present. Here is the precise mechanism of manifestation. Listen. When you consciously hold a memory and operate through it, sustaining an intention across length, breadth, and depth, you begin to manifest that reality. This is not superstition. This is precise cosmic engineering. This is what Paramashiva manifesting through this being. This is what Paramashiva manifesting through this being uses consciously. This is what I do consciously. But understand the deeper secret. I do not carry the cluster of memories, the clustered accumulation of memory. I do not carry cluster of memories, the clustered accumulation of memory. When I look at anyone, at anything, I carry no anger, no judgment, no residue from yesterday's interaction. I carry only absolute unbroken compassion. I should say I carry only absolute unbroken consciousness. Somebody who gets trained by me feels it is ferocious. Somebody who gets blessed by me feels it is love. Somebody who gets my sympathy feels it is compassion. You give it different names. I carry the pure super consciousness. Absolute pure super consciousness. Because I do not carry this memory cluster, I look at everyone and everything completely fresh, exactly as it is in this very moment, not filtered through the sediment of the past. This is what allows me to operate as a pure channel for supreme, ultimate, Paramashiva, I do not carry the memory of this world, yet whatever is precisely needed for this world right now manifests spontaneously through me. This is extreme conscious compassion, not compassion as an emotion or a decision, but compassion as the very nature of consciousness when nothing blocks it. This precise, sharp, cosmic operating procedure, functioning without personal memory, but with total access to everything the universe needs, is called Kala. This is why I am able to act with total consistency, moment after moment, without the fatigue of carrying yesterday's baggage. Listen. If you do not carry the load of memory, you will not be afraid of getting bored. What is getting bored? It's nothing but you don't have anything to do, so your mind shifts to the default mode where the internal memories rise and fall as they want, because you cannot handle the default mode and the memories triggered in your default mode. You are afraid of getting bored. You are always engaging yourself with something, especially this device addiction, screen time, device addiction, doom scrolling. Oh God. Blessed are those who don't do anything, sit in their default mode and don't get bored. Patanjali says, Anubhuda Vishaya Sampramoksha Smritihi. Memory is the non-loss, the non-departure of an object that has already been experienced. Anubhuda Vishaya Sampramosha Smritihi. Physics understand only this linear dimension of time. The arrow of time is the physics term describing why time appears to flow in only one direction, from the past to future. Even though most fundamental equations of physics work equally well running forward or backward, physicists now understand this asymmetry is not fundamental property of the universe. It is an emergent property arising from the increase of entropy, the accumulation of disorder in systems that retain a record of their past states. In plain terms, the arrow of time exists in systems that remember. Memory is what creates the felt direction of time. This is exactly what Paramashiva is revealing. Time, as you experience it, is the mind's three-dimensional counting sustained entirely by memory. I'll tell you one more secret. If you try to be in Paramashiva state forever, you will never. Because you will just have one thought and then your mind will say, oh, already I slipped. So even when you decide, I will be in Paramashiva state forever, your mind will say, no, no, you tried many times and you failed. That memory is enough to just collapse your confidence and eat you with the self-doubt. Listen, how many of you understand? Now understand the razor's edge hidden inside this truth I am revealing. When an incarnation carries no memory clusters and offers only pure, unconditional love, compassion, those close to that incarnation can begin taking the compassion for granted. This is exactly what happened with the Yadavas around Krishna and Balarama and Subhadra. All of you should know, Krishna is incarnation of Parandama. Balarama is incarnation of Adisesha. Subhadra is incarnation of Yoga Maya, Yoga Shakti of Parandama. Because Yadavas around these three were always protected, always forgiven, always looked upon fresh without judgment. The Yadavas developed a solidified inner pattern. Whatever we do anyway, Krishna and Balarama will protect us. This attitude hardened over time into deep arrogance. That arrogance found its most destructive expression in Shamba. The Shamba, the Krishna's own son, who dared to play mocking games directly with Durvasa, Rishi Durvasa himself. Understand who Durvasa is? He is the direct manifestation of Rudramsha of Paramashiva. Ordinary beings would flee at the mere sight of him or even hearing his name that he is coming to certain area. They will run away, knowing the intensity of his tapas and ferociousness. But Shamba, intoxicated by the arrogance and taking divine compassion for granted, mocked Durvasa directly. Maharshi Durvasa directly, and invited the catastrophic consequences upon the entire Yadava clan. A parallel pattern unfolded with Daksha. He received a boon of perpetual protection from Mahavishnu, and from that single assurance, arrogance-based decision-making became a deep solidified groove in his brain. The pattern grew so strong, so crystallized, that eventually drove him to abuse Paramashiva himself directly. His very mind had become nothing but arrogant. The pattern had become the person. The teaching here must be received with total clarity. The compassion of an incarnation is never permission to remain unconscious. It is an invitation to become more conscious, more responsible, precisely because there is no memory-based judgment holding you accountable from the outside. The accountability has to come from within you. When compassion is exploited rather than received with gratitude, it does not harm the one giving compassion. It only deepens the very arrogance pattern that will eventually destroy the one exploiting it. Listen, you should understand why I am ferocious sometimes. Because I do not want you guys to become like Yadava clan or Daksha. Now, we come to one of the most important truths in this entire satsang. In ordinary counting, we assume 1 plus 1 equal to 2. But this is only true when both units belong to the exact same dimension. Even inside pure geometry, you cannot equate 1 unit of length to 1 unit of breadth to 1 unit of depth. Each carries the label 1, but they are categorically, fundamentally different kinds of 1. You cannot simply write 1 of length is equal to 1 of breadth is equal to 1 of depth. Because that would be like saying 1 meter is equal to 1 kilogram. It's a statement without meaning. They remain fundamentally different kinds of quantity. This is exactly the trap human consciousness falls into. We keep trying to equate our consciousness, which is infinite and multidimensional, to time spent or to outer success achieved, both of which are single-dimensional measurements. We say, I lived 100 years, therefore I must be wise. Or, I achieved this much, therefore I must be fulfilled. But consciousness and time are not in the same dimension. They cannot be equated any more than length. Understand, these are not merely multiple births happening one after another in sequence. They are multiple universes in which your multiple births are happening simultaneously and spontaneously right now in this very instant. The ultimate realization is collapsing all the simultaneous universes into one and recognizing that this one is the very consciousness observing all. This is the ultimate being. This is the ultimate being. A small story. Narada once asked Lord Vishnu to show him the true power of Maya. Vishnu simply smiled and asked Narada to fetch him a cup of water from nearby village. Narada walked to the village, went to a well to fetch water. He saw a beautiful woman who came to fetch water. He forgot his mission entirely. He fell in love, married her, had children, worked, aged, and lived a full lifetime. Years later, and who Parandama asked to get water, or